Good morning. It's becoming painfully apparent. I think that 8:30 may be a little too ambitious a start time, at least from my side, because anything that happens, anything that's going to go wrong, goes wrong between 8:15 and 8:30 in the morning. I noticed
Every
that.
day.
Even if I get up at 6:30 or 8, it still happens. So I switched the cameras around a little bit, and I know my sister Barbara's, if she's watching on her iPhone, which or she catches this later. I never did get on. Have you ever watched a YouTube live stream from your phone?
Yeah.
Can you chat? Do you know?
Um, I don't know if you can. I for. I don't think so.
Okay.
No, you can't. You can't.
I
No.
can't chat from your phone. All right. You could probably chat from an iPad. As a matter of fact, I think you can because I
Uh,
was watching that
yeah,
giraffe stream
probably
on my
from the
iPad.
iPad. I would say.
But if she's watching in vertical mode where you're holding your phone, straight up and down, this
Mhm.
already small screens of us is real small. And now I've
Yeah.
added the third cam. If you're looking at us on YouTube,
Mhm.
you'll see that where my little Bitmoji was that was sleeping,
Yes.
there's now a tiny third cam there that's showing me while the bigger cam shows what I'm working on.
I see your desk and a rock that is prepared to be painted.
And now underneath that, what do you see?
I see a round.
No, I mean under my good morning Beth. Are you seeing a third camera?
Yes. Oh, I do now. Oh, that's so cool.
Say hi.
Hi. That's neat.
That's just software, free OBS
That's neat. I like it.
software where you can, the only thing is, it's for me, it's only as good as how many USB ports my MacBook Pro has. And I purposely, I could have gotten a brand new, the newest generation, but I purposely got the 2015 one because they still had some in Best Buy and it has two USB ports, but the new MacBook Pros do not have any USB ports. None.
Really?
None. I mean, they
Why?
got the micro ones, or whatever they're called, but
Why
not
don't
the
they have them?
standard. I don't know. Apple is weird. It's like they try to force things to phase out.
But we
You
need the
know,
USB ports. What are we going to do without them?
they're gonna force you to upgrade your equipment or get adapters or whatever. I don't know, but it's like that kind of forced change just doesn't sit well with me.
I don't understand how you can't. USB is like a
Yeah,
standard for every computer and
yeah.
everyone.
Well,
So
they've got other connectors. They've got other ports. They've got the micro
they have their
USB
own.
and.
See, you know what Mac doesn't like? That you can buy a cable and use it for their product. They want you to have to buy their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's pretty. That's awesome at all.
Well, that's business. That's why Apple does so well because they're business people. You know.
Mm. If they do too much like that, though, they're not going to do
Yeah.
as well.
Maybe they're gonna drive people away, keep people from signing on.
Hmm.
I'm stuck though. I am just way too much into the Apple ecosystem to change now. I've got.
Oh, I know. I also am very Apple oriented, but like if I can't use my cord, then
I know. Do you remember back in the day when we would chat and I would have the new features on Yahoo Chat, Instant Messenger, and I'd say, oh, why don't you get a Windows computer? Macs suck.
I know you hated them, and I'm
But
like,
you
no,
know what it is? Because back then it was very limited. They didn't have
was.
as much software as Windows did. Everything was geared towards Windows. And now it's like, I hate Windows. I absolutely, the more they upgrade it, the more I hate it. They
I
keep,
know. I've always had a Mac ever since the beginning of time. I never had another kind. I had a laptop that was a Windows based. It was a Dell,
Mhm.
but it wasn't compatible with anything that Harrell had for work or what I had been using. So it was like useless.
Yep,
It was very useless.
yep. Um,
It was useless.
Windows keeps trying to copy Apple, but all it's doing is making a monster. It's creating it can't, I mean, when my poor limping Windows laptop had its final upgrade. Now it came with Windows 7, so it wasn't that old, but they kind of like, bully you into upgrading to Windows 10 because this pop-up keeps coming up. It's obnoxious, upgrade now, upgrade now. I finally upgraded. It killed Ed's laptop. Absolutely killed it. We had to bring it to our computer guy to have him get as many of Ed's files off of it as he could because it just would not boot anymore. It tried to do an update, a Windows update, a security update, and that was it. We could not. I tried everything. I worked on that thing for days.
I remember that.
So Windows 10 was a laptop killer for us. So like, I'm never getting a Windows computer again. Not unless they get seriously good.
No, I don't really like that. I don't like the way they run. I mean, they're great for people who are really good with that system and need that system, but
yeah, I don't need
I like this freedom of the Mac. And also another system that's really great is the Linux system. That's really good.
I have no experience with that, but
yeah,
I've heard good things about it.
Like Mac. It's very Mac-like. I like it. My girls have it on their small little. They have little laptops that are about this big. They're called XO laptops. We got them. They were little, like 10 years ago. They're still really great because you can continually upgrade them with Linux, and it
doesn't bog anything down.
Yeah, like after a while, the Mac can't be upgraded anymore, but the Linux one you can just continually upgrade forever.
That's cool.
You can add memory, you can add anything you need to. It's crazy. These little tiny laptops, they're this big, they're amazing. Really fun. And it has a program on there they can learn to coding, and they have a music writing program on that thing. It's really cool. Yep. And they're weatherproof, so they were made for the kids of Africa. So what you did is you bought one, and they donated one. So my in-laws bought them for the girls literally 10 years ago. And so they donated 2 of them to Africa, and the girls each have one. And I mean, they're for the African sand and heat and the cords.
I remember that.
Yeah.
You were telling me about when you said they were for Africa and that you donated to. All of a sudden, the memory came back. Boing. How many years ago was that?
It was 8 to 10 years ago. It really was.
It was before my first grandchild was born. Wow.
Oh yeah. Absolutely was. Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
What are you working on? What you working on?
I'm just playing Elvenar.
Is it any good?
I love this game.
I keep getting invites.
From who?
I don't know. Emails and stuff.
Oh. Probably because you looked at it once. I showed it to you.
I looked at it and that was it. Now I'm trapped.
I love this game because you go in the morning, you set your takes 5 minutes. You set your city for the whole day or however long you want, and then you're done. So I'm setting my city.
I'm watching the squirrels at the bird feeder here. One's hanging upside down from it, and the other one's 2.5 feet underneath it, wanting to eat on the same feeder, and he just tried to jump up at the same time on top of the other squirrel, and all I saw was like seeds and fur and things flying.
Yeah, one day it's just gonna have to be squirrel and crow cam.
Well, you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna end up pulling the hook right out of the wood that the thing is hanging on.
Bastards. Rat bastards.
Yeah. I have a friend who calls them tree rats. Squirrels are tree rats.
Rats, they are.
Well, they come out in the daytime and they're cuter. They have fluffy tails.
They're cute. My squirrel doesn't know. He's an asshole. He sleeps all day.
That's right. We were supposed to do a squirrel cam in the evening one evening.
We will have to do that when when he's out. I mean, he's like never have to turn off the lights, and he's very cute though. I do need to show Peggy because Peggy will love him.
Yes, she would, but you gotta wait. You gotta wait for Peggy. You gotta wait for.
You
gotta wait for it to wear off.
Yeah. Peggy, step away from the squirrel.
Oh man.
They're very
So I have this $180 prescription cream, right? But every time, I don't know, I got like little bumps on my elbow, and and on the back of my wrist here, and
Are they clear?
it's keeping it from spreading. I'm convinced. This $180 prescription cream, okay? And it's a tube, and it's smaller than a toothpaste tube, but bigger than those little tubes, you know?
Yeah, I see it.
And so I'm hoarding it. I'm like, I don't want to use it because I just a little bit at a time. I wanted to make it last as long as possible because I don't have a prescription plan and it cost me $180.
Yeah, it's a
Ed
lot of money.
comes home and he shows me this problem he's having with the skin peeling on his pinky. You know, he says it just keeps peeling. It dries and it peels and it dries and it peels, right? So I said, well, let's try a little of the strawberry cream. We put it on there. Big mistake because it worked. Now he comes in last night and he goes, can we get more of that cream? I said, I don't have any refills on it. And it's $180. He's like, oh, all right. I said, why? Because it worked really good on my finger one time. He said, I want to try it on my feet. I'm thinking, your feet? That's the whole freaking tube. No, I'm hiding this.
Hide it.
I'm hiding this tube from him now that he knows it works because, you know, I'll have this rash from hell and nothing to put on it. But his feet will be nice and clear.
He'll be having beautiful feet.
But
yeah.
you know, he needs to see a dermatologist about that. He really does. I mean,
Yeah,
his feet, he has like chronically dry skin, but I'm talking like dry skin that's like leather dry. And he has a lot of problems. See, I'm putting this on here now, just a little bit. Okay, tiny little bit. And I'll probably do it again tonight. But I am just, the suffering that I went through when this thing was bad last summer.
I remember it was terrible.
I couldn't do anything. I didn't want to do anything. It was just, it was above on my calves. And it was just, I'm supposed to wash my hands, but I can't.
Is my computer frozen or is our podcast frozen? Because it's not working on my
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Maybe the podcast is frozen because, I've got you on the FaceTime. Let me see if, all right, your camera is frozen.
Is it? No, I can see myself.
No, my camera that's on you is frozen.
Yeah, I thought so. Because I look like a freak.
You know what? Maybe it's just maybe 3 cameras is too much for this thing to handle.
I don't know. It was working fine.
All right, hold on. I'm going to get rid of this one. We're going to get rid of it. And we're going to see if it's going to come back. All right, I got rid of that one. It just may be taking up too much memory on my computer. It may be, who knows?
Overload.
All right, so I've just got the 2 of us up here now. I'd hate to stop it and then start a second stream because then it's going to come up as two separate broadcasts. But
no, we don't have to. I can always call back in. You know what I mean?
No, you're fine. You are fine. It's my computer. Because you're on my iPad and you and I are talking and I see you and you're moving, but it's this camera. Whatever is going on with this camera.
Look like that.
I'm not sure which one it is now. I think it's the 920. Let's see.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's so nice and quiet here. Oh,
all right, we're gonna have to do a part B. I'm gonna stop the stream because, well, I don't think it's gonna work. Hang on.
It's stuck.
I just gotta know which camera it is. This one is this wire, which goes where? That's the one I'm on. This is the one you're on. All right, I'm gonna unplug it and plug it back in, but I have a feeling. Let's see. Yes! All right, you're working again. All right, all I had to do is unplug the camera and plug it back in. The USB.
Yes, we're back.
So yeah, all right. The three cameras may just be too much. It may be causing a problem. Well, I'm glad we didn't have to stop the stream.
Woo!
Because, our 2 subscribers would get notified twice. And they'd be like, well, they're just out of control. I got to delete them because I can't stand getting this many notifications in one day.
Ooh.
Well, you're a subscriber. I'm a subscriber. Barbara and Sandy. And I think that's it. I don't even know if Barbara subscribes. She just may be getting a Twitter notification.
She's not on right now, so she was yesterday.
She's sleeping. She's an hour behind us. If she doesn't have to work today,
she's sleeping.
She is sleeping and she's outside working. She has the most She takes a bath every night.
Uh,
She has one of those huge bathtubs with the jets,
I have one of those.
and she has it. It's up on a platform, and she has it, you know, set there with. I don't know. Does she have a TV there or not? I'm not sure. I don't know, but it's like the perfect place to relax. How she has it set up.
So beautiful, so lovely.
She could sit there with her drink and just
Oh
chill
yeah,
out.
her drink in the morning.
No, she takes a bath every night, but sometimes really late. I'm like, God, I'm so tired. I couldn't think about having a draw bath and get in it and wash myself and dry myself up. That's just such an effort. Too
So I'm
much
not
of an
gonna.
effort. Don't ask that much of me at night.
No,
All right, I
not,
finished my doggone toast. Now I'm going to work on this thing.
she's done with the toast, people.
Did I show you the rock that I started yesterday that I finished it? I did,
Uh-uh.
yes.
Mm-mm.
I didn't send you the video? I thought I did.
Oh yes, you did. I love that one. Oh yeah, it looks great.
It's not as intricate and complicated as I like them, but it's a practice rock. You know, I'm practicing getting the dots right and the consistency of the paint right to be able to make the dots correctly.
I love the gem in the middle. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's a Swarovski flat back crystal.
It's pretty.
I don't really care for the AB ones, the Aurora Borealis ones. I like just it looks like a diamond, you know, just
That is,
the glass with the reflective background with no coating on it.
those are really cool.
Thank you. But I want to make, you know, I really want to make the ones that look like a sea urchin, but I want the dots to be really tightly close together and very uniform in size. I mean, I'm just obsessed with this. It's
She's a dot
become,
artist, people. A dot artist.
well, I wouldn't say artist yet. I'm
I
a
think
dot
so.
fanatic. I'm a dot wannabe.
You're a dot fanatic.
So I'm
Yeah.
just putting a wash of this pearlized paint over this black. Just a dot. And I'm probably working it too much, but I don't like the way it's
Cool.
pooling. It's pooling
So what are you putting
inside.
over it right now? What is that?
This is just this blah, blah, Deco Art white pearl metallic paint. And I made a wash of it. I added water so to thin it out. So it's not really coating in like an opaque way. It's just kind of, you know, putting
Okay.
a light shimmer on this black because I didn't want it to cover the black. I just wanted to shine and shimmer. And I'm working it too much because it's going to start clumping up, but I don't like the streaks. I don't like the brush marks. So I'm trying to get rid of the brush marks. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. That's something I definitely have a tendency to do that when I put on washes and varnishes. I have a tendency to just keep going over and over, and it starts to dry, and then it starts to bunch up and clump up, and you're not supposed to do that. You just put it on and let it self-settle, you know, but no. I get obsessed. Look, if I move me over, we can have my face there. No, it won't let me. Oh, well, so you get to see half my face. You get to see half of me. Maybe if I move it over like that, we can see
Here you are, right? You.
because you've got a black border on either side of you, so I could actually move this in just a little bit, and we could both be on that way.
Here today.
I should brighten the screen up because I'm seeing reflection. Hang on. You're getting brightened, baby. There you go. You're nice and bright now. See, that helps get rid of the reflection.
Because my sun is coming through the window now.
Yeah, it's bright and sunny where you are. Love it.
Sunshine on my face.
So, you doing anything crafty today?
Yeah, I'm still doing those notes. But I'm going to try something different to make a junk journal.
Okay.
And since I do a lot of postcard trades, I'm going to start using some of the postcards I get as pages in the journal.
Oh.
So somebody made this one with washi tape. I think it's pretty cool.
That is cool. See, somebody has an, you got to have an eye for that kind of thing, and I don't. I don't.
Really,
it's funny.
Like, somebody sent me an old one from Wyoming. It's pretty old. But
That's
what I'll
cool.
do is, like, I don't need the back anymore. So I will take the back of the card and cover it with craft paper or lined paper, or I actually might even use, depending on the size of it, I have certain notepads that have lines on them, so I might cover the back with a lined piece of paper, and then I punch holes in them. This is Kennedy, so I'll punch holes in the side of this one
Okay.
and use back and make a book out of it, and then I can just, it's fun that way. That way you don't have to throw them away, and you can still use them. Some of them are cute. This is Princess
Yeah,
and the Pea.
I would love that. That is a great idea.
This is Grand Teton National Park, Wyoming.
I love it.
This is some cat from Japan.
A chat. It's a chat.
Even though this is simple, I absolutely adore this. I don't know
I
why.
know. I do, because the colors and that it goes together, even though it's wonky, and
It does.
it's still, they made it gel. They made
Yeah.
it come together and look good.
So yeah, I
And
really like
if
doing that. With
I did that, it would look like, my 5-year-old grandson did it. That's how it would end up looking. I don't have an eye for that kind of thing. Some people do, and
yeah.
different fabrics going together and textures and colors, and I'm like, what? I'm just gonna sit here and do my dots.
Yeah. I get postcards that I want to make sure I don't want to throw them away. I love them. So I want to use them somehow. And that's how I'm going to use them.
I got a new little palette yesterday for my paint. I hate waste. I hate waste.
Yeah, I don't like
And
it either.
when you're color mixing paint, you got to use a good amount of it, and then there's always left over because I'm just using it to make these little dots, and I'm like, look at this waste. Look at this, is all dry paint that I can never use again, because once this kind of acrylic dries, that's it. And I hate waste. So last night I was out here and I started working on this rock here, and I decided that I was going to pull out these things that I got, and any leftover paint I was going to scoop right into these and seal it and hope that it lasts a little while so the paint doesn't get dried out. And so far so good. I mean, it's still very liquid even from last night, so I'm hoping it's going to last a while in these little,
if it's in the container.
Yeah, I hate waste. So I could either use the little well here, or I could use these, and I'm going to use these to mix the paint in because
Good idea.
because
Because
of the wonderful things he does.
Yeah, we're great.
We're so entertaining. All right, so I have like a pearl beige and a pearl black on here now, and I got to decide what color theme I want to do with this. What do I want to do? Blues and greens?
I like it. I like it a lot.
I already did a pink. I did a purple and green and orange. I could do all orange. I could do blues and greens, graduated blues and greens.
Yes, I like it.
You like blues and greens. All right, we're going with it.
Yeah.
We're going with it because that's what Gabby says. We're doing what Gabby says.
It's just a nice, summery, great, good color.
Yeah, I agree. So here is Desert Turquoise.
Ooh, I like it.
And this is very similar. Peacock Teal.
Ooh. Special.
So they're similar. This one's got a little more green and it's a little lighter. You can't really tell because it's flashing out on the camera. Camera's flashing it out. See, if I put it too close, it goes boom and you can't see it. If I go like that, then you can see it. The magic of technology and exposure on cameras.
Go us.
So I need you to, again, you don't have to do it now, but when we're off camera, maybe, or later, or whenever you want. Show me how to make those friendship books again out of the paper where you cut this, make the slit in the center, and
oh, there's zines, not friendship books.
Zines. The zines. That's right.
I will do that. Yes.
All right. Because
yeah, my friend's gonna have she's gonna host a swap for that, so we're gonna want to jump on that one.
Oh, well, I gotta know what I'm doing before I jump in. I'm still very insecure about the swap by.
I just did my first one with them, and it was a washi one like this. So all you did was decorate the whole thing with strips of washi. And her next one is just going to be one where you just do a watercolor in the background and then put an image on, like frame an image, like a picture.
I could do that.
Yeah, it would be pretty, right? I think
Yeah.
that's really.
I can handle that.
It looks like a little mini art gallery of like your photographs or something. That's what I think she's doing next.
All right, I'm thinking here. I'm thinking, which is never a good thing.
Yeah, it's. I think that's what she's doing. Like my photographs, art zine.
You know what I need to do? I need to turn off the news notifications on my phone because with all the shootings and stuff going on lately, it's been stressing me out, and I'm starting to realize, it's because these notifications pop up on my phone, and when you hear that doo-doo, you're compelled to look.
You are, yeah.
What do they call it? Pavlov's dog or something like that.
Yep, it's the Pavlov theory.
Yeah. You hear that noise and you got to react like you're a trained dog or a trained monkey.
Yes.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add a little of that pearl paint. As I lighten this, instead of adding white paint to get the graduated colors, I'm going to add some of that white pearl paint. So we'll stay with the pearl theme.
I like it.
So we got a little of the peacock teal. Oh, that's a pretty color. Oh, Peggy! Oh, good Lord. Here comes Wobbly Hips. You ready?
Yeah. Wobbly Hips.
Hi, Wobbly Hips. Okay, this is full disclosure. You're on live again. Gabby and I are here.
Hey, babe.
Oh, it kicked in. I can tell. She's got that look, and she's leaning on her hand.
Oh, Wiggly Hips is here.
Wiggly Hips. Wobbly Hips.
Wiggly Wobbly Hippies.
So are we going to see Guardians of the Galaxy this weekend?
I don't know. That's up to you.
Well, you didn't get my text, did you?
I got your text.
You get my text.
But I also know you when you get in here.
Yeah, well, the grandkids gotta
Yes,
see
I
me.
know.
Nick is leaving.
That's why I don't,
I know. Well,
We
Nick.
gotta
my life around
play
what
by
you say
ear.
you're going to do.
Nick is leaving on Monday.
Oh, is he?
Yes,
Oh.
that's why I'm going in. I'm going to take pictures of them. We're going to, see them, say goodbye.
Where did you say he's going?
I didn't say because I don't know.
Oh, we don't know where he's going?
We don't know yet where he's going. No, I'm going to basic training. Who knows?
Okay.
It could even be, right over the border at Fort Gordon. I don't know. Do they do basic there?
I have no idea. Army? I have no idea.
No. He's not leaving the country to go to basic training.
Army.
No, over the border to the next state. What, Peggy?
Isn't Fort Dix Army?
I don't know.
That's
Fort Dix
Jersey, isn't it?
Yeah. Is that where he's going?
No, I don't know where he's going. I don't know. We're just guessing. We're just being,
No, there's no basic training here. Because Fort Dix is now a joint base with the Navy and the Air Force. They don't do that here.
Ah, okay. Joint base.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore.
We got a joint base here, too.
Where did they send Jonathan?
I don't know, but he was Air Force, and he was Air Force Reserves. Different animal. Whole different animal.
A whole different animal.
All right, I got to turn you up. Turn it up, Gabby. So what's new? What's on the agenda for today? We got any grooming to do today, or? No, yay! So you're free to do whatever you want?
Well,
After you do it all within reason.
I have to go get some,
Within
I
reason.
have to go pick up a couple of bags of shavings and a bag of mini feed. Hang on. I've got to put that on my list.
Champion on list, doing a list.
And then if I can beat the rain, I'm going to get some mowing done.
All right.
Hey, look at this. See this?
What am I looking at? She's got a T-shirt on here, Gabby. Let's look at her T-shirt.
Show me, bitch.
Hang on. I'm spilling my paint.
See this?
All right, look. Yeah, what am I looking at?
A shirt I haven't been able to wear in over a year.
Oh, you got to be kidding! And it looks pretty loose too.
Go Peggy, go Peggy, go Peggy. Woo! All right, I'm dancing for you.
That's right. I'm going to be healthy when I die.
What?
I like it.
Could be healthy when I die. What is that picture on the shirt? What is it of?
I don't know. Oh,
how pretty.
Pretty little fairy.
Did I give you that?
No.
All right, looks familiar. Maybe.
No, you didn't give me that.
No. Don't try to take credit for my fairy shirt. All right, we got the first dot done. This is so exciting.
Is this all you do all day long? Just make dots?
No, this is what I do when we're doing our broadcast. When I'm done here, I've got 2 rings to make. And then we gotta probably, if I miss the post lady, I'm gonna have to bring them to the post office. And then I got some cleaning to do. And laundry to do. And that's what I'm doing today. I've got a couple of things that I got to do on the computer for the neighborhood thing.
How exciting.
I know. Don't you wish you were me?
No,
You know, fun.
I have enough trouble being me.
You know, fun. All right. This is cool. This is working.
Hey, did you hear
Woohoo!
Facebook is hiring 3,000 more people to monitor their live broadcasts?
Well, you know, that's a good thing. That's a good thing because people are out of control.
Yes, they are.
You can't trust the public, man. They're just stupid. And the younger they are, okay, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. There are some responsible young people, but I'm telling you, it's usually the young ones that do the stupid stuff. Because they just haven't learned social etiquette yet and internet etiquette. They don't know and they don't care. They just want the ratings. So they're going to do, you know, they're taking a lesson from reality shows. The stupider you are, the more people that will watch you. The more obnoxious
Yeah,
you are.
I will never grasp that concept. I don't want to watch stupid.
I
I
don't-
can see
yeah.
I can see stupid online in Walmart.
Yeah, I was
Why
just
do
going to
I
say,
have
why don't we
go
just...
Really? What do I
We
have
don't
to
need
go
it in
online
yeah.
for?
Go to Walmart and see it.
Or you could watch Gabby and Bet now. you can watch on YouTube now.
I mean, really, stupid is all around you. Why would you want to sit in front of a computer and watch it?
Because they got no lives.
I think the kids think it's funny.
They do. It's that immature mindset. They think it's funny. Gabby's right.
And I don't.
Look at this guy. He's hilarious. No, he's not. He's an idiot.
He's an idiot. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's being stupid. He's being a douchebag.
34 people are listening to Charleston County Fire and EMS. Something's going on in Charleston County. 34 people are listening.
Wow. Man rush.
Yeah, well, for Charleston, that is. I think the most I've ever seen was like 45.
Hey, did you get the, you don't check your emails, do you?
About once a day, usually late in the day. Why?
Dipstick. I sent you an email yesterday. Craigslist has got someone who is selling
Manx kittens.
bobtail Manx kittens.
Yeah, I saw that. Where?
I mean, they're rumpies. No tail at all. No little.
Rumpies.
They call them rumpies. They don't even have one vertebrae.
Oh my god. Little rumpy bumpies.
And they're cute. There were 3 females left, apparently.
Ah,
Hang on 1 second.
okay.
Actually, I
I'm
have
not
to-
getting a cat, but no.
Well, didn't you say that Gabby's mother was looking for one?
Oh, that's right.
Dipshit, that's why I sent it to you.
Oh, she hung up. She paused it and then she hung up, and now we're looking at me.
Lucky you.
Something must have happened.
She said something about,
She said, be right back in a minute or something like that. I don't know. All right, she'll be right back in a minute, hopefully. I'm just going to keep doing my dots.
hold on.
I got dots to do.
Hold on. Craigslist.
What city was it in?
I'm looking. Hang on.
All right, she's looking. She's looking.
Okay. Bobtail, Harlem, Georgia. Oh wait, there was the one in Macon. Male and female bobtail kittens. Oh, they're cute. The little black and white splashy things.
Look at my hand shaking. What's wrong with me today? Black and white splotchy things? Is that what you said?
Yeah, and there's a lot of ads for them. They got one black bobtail boy, one black fluffy boy, 8 weeks old,
Fluffy.
$25 rehoming fee. Where are they located? Evans, Georgia.
Gabby just text messaged me one word that I can't repeat. Obviously, she's having a problem.
Oh my.
I am an idiot. Laugh out loud. She said,
They are cute babies, I have to say.
"What did she do? Why doesn't she try to call me back?"
Oh, what is this?
Oh my God, she's killing me.
Which is the bobtail? Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute.
Oh, good Lord. I don't need another animal. No.
Neither do I. Neither do I. I am downsizing. Fingers crossed that woman takes Eloise today.
All right. Well, I have a feeling Gabby's not calling us back, so I'm gonna end the broadcast. Hang on. All right. Sorry, everybody. We'll try again tomorrow morning. Bye.